Yo, what's happening, everyone? We're back again with another great, amazing design. And the design video today, it's all about poster design. But on this kind of poster design, we're gonna see on Behance, and we're gonna see this designer is called Alina Riabaka. So I saw her design, and it's really kind of captured me into a good kind of amazing perspective. And I thought that I could share with you guys how the design it is and how we can redesign it in a great and amazing way, same as how she did, but ours will be a bit different. Yeah, that's what's up. So let's get started, guys. As you can see right now, we're inside Behance. This is our post, and it's really kind of impressive. And another kind of stuff, you can see how much she used the blue and orange and white at this kind of post here, if you can see that. And we're having the next kind of post, it's just Serasus, and I think this is a logo, something like that. And this is how it looks like. I don't know how you can spell that kind of language, but I like the way that she kept the font type. It's really kind of impressive. The mock-up side, it's really kind of awesome. You can see how much shapes, the geometry, how much it plays a big role. It's really kind of impressive. And you can see how much the typography too. So it's really kind of awesome to just see how much other designers, they're just making something which is awesome, and you can just get in a good kind of amazing perspective on you as a designer, what you can achieve and what you can pursue throughout your designing. So we're gonna just design this same as how she did, but in a little bit kind of different way. We won't copy the text because we don't understand the language, what type of language it is, but we're gonna make it on our language. We're gonna use English, and we're gonna just make some lorem ipsum text. And yeah, so we're gonna use Photoshop for the tutorial of today. So I'm gonna copy this image first of all, and let's go directly and open Adobe Photoshop. Okay guys, first thing first is, what type of layout are you using? I'm gonna just use A4, and I'm gonna use landscape. Yeah, just keep it landscape, and I'm gonna paste that kind of artwork for reference of the colors. So you might be using Illustrator, you might be using Photoshop, it's okay. Any of the software which you think it might be useful for your kind of design, I think it's really kind of impressive. So let us just create another one. So this round I'm going to create a for portrait. I'm just going to create only one for showcasing, and other ones on this kind of post, some of you guys are going to create it. And if you'd like to share with me, you can share with me directly throughout Instagram and tag me there. And right now we're going to copy this kind of color code and paste it here on our background. So if you don't know about the command or shortcut for pasting, it's Control plus delete, or Control plus backspace, as much as you want it to be. So you can just use that, or you can go directly to fill and click fill and select the color, and you select the color you want. If it's this one, and it will just do the thing just like that. So right now we're gonna just make the borders. I like this one at the center. This one, it's more dope. This one, they look like back end cover pages, but this one looks more front page, which is brilliant. So how can we get started? Don't say like I'm avoiding the shapes. I'm not doing that, avoiding the shapes. Right now, first of all, we're gonna make this kind of layout outstanding. So we're gonna stand somewhere here and drop down our shape layer, and this is gonna be any kind of color you want, but I'm gonna select white. This is our white color, but it didn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna deselect on the property side, fill, and I'm gonna select stroke. Now I'm gonna increase my stroke up to there. Now, as I said guys, we won't be copying her the same thing she did. We're gonna make it on our style, our flow, our style. That's what's up. Now the only thing, we're gonna maintain only her color, what she did. And yeah, so I'm gonna take my type text here and not type inside, because if I type inside, it's gonna just boop get inside. I'm gonna create a new layer and click type, and I'm gonna say mother. We're gonna create a mother nature post, and yeah, we're gonna adjust our properties to 0 here, to maintain on the font. So the font I'm using is Unisans Demo, and I'm gonna increase it here, and I'm gonna bring it somewhere here, adjust it and readjust it and bring it somewhere here, and say nature, mother nature. I'm gonna keep it somewhere here, and just to stay somewhere here, and readjust it a bit. And down here we're gonna make some lorem ipsum text. So you can see lorem ipsum, and I'm gonna change to auto and readjust our text type because it's at the center. So I'm gonna keep it this way, sideways, and I'm gonna change the font. So we're gonna use Montserrati. I think on this one, Montserrati, gonna just do the thing, but we're gonna use the Montserrati regular or even light, but regular sounds good because if it be light nobody can read that. So we're gonna just minimize it up to somewhere here. Not bad, that's good. So we're gonna drop it down up to here. You can see right now things are start to pop up because the more abstractly, which I've noticed throughout colors, the more vividly colors they are, the more you select with the primary color and the secondary color, so as you can create a perfect combination. So right now, as you can see guys, I'm gonna minimize mother, so I want the nature to be shouting out a lot. And here we're gonna find even an image or a tree or anything which gonna stand out. And this one, it's orange, right? But mother nature, as we all know, it's green. And what if we select green and blue? Does it shout? No bad, no bad at all, no bad, but it gives it a different perspective. The thing which I wanted to do is all about creating that kind of patterns and to give it different kind of perspective. As you can see guys, since the tree is loading right now, we're gonna just make those kind of dots inside. So you can see on her post she made that this kind of dots, which they're really minimalistic. I like that. But here we're gonna make some dots too, but a little bit smaller, just like that. This one here, I'll keep it here and try to change the color, come up with that blue, another one, and have them there. And after that, just try to see the dimension between all of them. You can see that, this one and this one. So we have two of them. I'm gonna link the layers, and after that I'm gonna duplicate, Ctrl+J, and I'm gonna bring, oh, did it duplicate with this text? I didn't want it to do that. Okay, we're gonna lock this layer first, which is group one copy. So I'm gonna select these shapes, ellipse, and I remember I duplicated them, so here they are. So yeah, I'm gonna bring them down here, somewhere here, but I'm gonna keep them here. Let's see our post. Woo, voila, nice. Maintaining throughout that kind of guideline which we want, throughout spacing and perspectives, and yeah, it's really kind of impressive. Whoa, that's dope. But mother nature, it's not a blue background, but we can twist that. I'm still, I don't know, let me try the green one. Whoa, but it's whew, it's way more shouting out a lot. So let me try readjusting the color to give it more punchy, readjusting it again to give it more punchy. That's more punchy. I like that. That's dope. We're gonna drag drop our tree there. Perfect. And I'm gonna keep it somewhere here. Yeah. Whoa, that looks dope. Really impressive. I'm gonna readjust my text and bring it just perhaps somewhere here, and I'm gonna adjust it to be a little bit bigger, and yeah, just like that. Now the only thing which remain right now, if this kind of company have like logo something or texts, they want to keep it on top, they can keep it somewhere there. I'm gonna readjust this kind of text and just bring them somewhere here and change the perspective to this kind of side, and bring them somewhere here. So we just remember, guys, we're using lorem ipsum. We're not going to use that kind of originality of text which we want to keep. So as far as you guys can see, it's really impressive, but there's only one test which is left. That's shadows alongside the typography. Go to blending options and click drop shadow. Ooh, dope. And just play around with opacity, because you don't want your shadow to be that much. As you can see, we don't need it to be that much. Just try to play with it and try to check out your distance. How much does your distance you keep? That's impressive. Now I'll go to here again and try keeping blending option and Mother Nature to give it that kind of drop shadow. Now there's another kind of problem we have here, so I'm gonna duplicate this nature and bring it on top of the tree. Okay, here we go. Now here's the thing which is gonna happen. I'm gonna delete this and yeah, and leave this out somewhere here, as you can see, just like that, to give it more vividly, you know what I mean, to give it just more punchy, that it's shouting that this is Mother Nature. But instead of not doing that, it might not be working out that much greatly, you know what I mean. So you need just to make your design more standing out. So like from this side, I'm going to duplicate on Mother Nature again and bring it on top. There we go. Now we're dealing with A right now. I'm going to delete that, delete this, and deal with this A. See, A somewhere here, but on this A I needed to cut out. So right now, without making any kind of problem, you can mask things out, and after masking things out, you can play around with your opacity to match out where you want to remove. Like if you want to remove on this side, like this way, and delete that, and when you increase the opacity, this is how it's gonna look like. Or you just take a brush and start to brush out up to somewhere you want it to stay. So if you want it to be just somewhere here, and remove this, go somewhere here again and refix this and delete this, just like that. And here just try to use not punchy that much, but something slightly. Make sure brush is not that much heavy. It's not hardness 100%, it's just 0 hardness to give it more smoothly on this side. Now this is how it's gonna look like. Now we have a problem here a bit, just a minor one. Okay, there we go. Whoa, nice and clean. As you can see, guys, that's how our text it's gonna appear. That is Mother Nature, and it's really kind of impressive. You can see how much our post it's popped up. So it does not look that much the same, but we took that kind of theme and reuse it on our design. So it's really kind of impressive to get this kind of design concept throughout other designers and mix with your own kind of concept to create a stunning looking post. So it's a long kind of process, I understand, but it's really kind of impressive if you follow the step by step, so as you can understand how much your design they're gonna look like. Impressive. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed on this kind of amazing tutorial. If you're new here, consider a thumbs up and a subscribe. It will be really kind of helpful for me. And yeah, that's what's up. I've been rolling out graphics design content bit by bit, and the next one we're going to talk about the brand guidelines and how you can create your own kind of brand guide and how you can approach throughout that, so as you can send to a client a perfect brand guideline for their kind of logo design, or even posters, or even different types of designs which the customer has given to you, but more into a guideline which it can guide you and sort you out throughout a lot of stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed on this kind of video today. I'll be seeing your smiley faces on the next one. As always, stay sharp and creative. Kudos guys, peace.